Well, as you can see, what we just saw coming over, that was the private Agustawestland AW109SP helicopter we just seen came over this morning anyway. This is one of the private helicopters that we just seen come over this morning anyway. So this is one of the private owner helicopters that's just came over this morning anyway. Which, as you can see, this is the one that's operated by Saxonair Charters Limited helicopters, which as you can see, the registration is G-THDR, that is. And as you can see, with the call sign is SXN21, that is, which that's just the usual call sign that we've seen from that one anyway, which, as you can see, that's just dropped down to land over at Falmouth Cricket Club pretty much this afternoon anyway. As you can see, I think it's probably just dropping off one of the passengers over to Falmouth Cricket Club this afternoon anyway, just by lunchtime anyway. So anyway, just you can see, just from here, as you can see, this came all the way from his base down at as you can see, that came all the way from London Bassington Heliport, which that's where it took off from this morning anyway. So that just took off from London Bassington Heliport this morning anyway, which only came here for about nearly 2 hours to travel from London Bassington Heliport to Falmouth Cricket Club in Cornwall anyway, which literally just came all the way from there anyway, all the way from London and into Cornwall anyway, just down to South Cornwall anyway. As you can see, it's just now landed at Falmouth Cricket Club, as you can see, but obviously we just had a bit of a rainy showers to start with anyway, as I did hear the Agustawestland AW109 just came here once it was starting to pour down with rain quite a bit, which technically it did anyway. So yeah, obviously this is the registration that we saw last year ago, as I remember rightly, but obviously this is one of the registration that we saw last year ago, as I remember seeing the G-THDR apparently, which this is the one that's operated by the Saxonair helicopters, Saxonair Charter helicopters apparently. But anyway, just you can see, just from here, where we saw it, it was literally passing towards Flushing anyway. So he came here to about 18,000 feet anyway, and then just from here, he flew past over in Falmouth around 70,000 feet anyway, and then just from here, he then passed over towards Premier, just to, as he was slightly dropping down anyway. But technically he was just dropping down to about 400 feet just over in Premier, and then he just turned right as he was heading to land over towards Falmouth Cricket Club. So yeah, literally it's just landed just at Falmouth Cricket Club anyway. I think it's probably dropping off one of the passengers, I believe anyway, then it probably might be going back to his base at London Bassington Heliport after that, hopefully. But I have a feeling it may be going to probably to his visit down at Newquay Airport anyway, which I presume he might be going to Newquay Airport today, which I'm not too sure, to be honest. But I'm not too sure whether he's going to go down to visit at Newquay Airport today anyway, after he's been visiting just over to Falmouth Cricket Club, which, as you can see, it's just landed at Falmouth Cricket Club anyway. So yeah, it's just literally just landed at Falmouth Cricket Club apparently. Just landed at Falmouth Cricket Club. So yeah, hopefully we will get to see a takeoff, hopefully, from the private Augusta AW109 apparently, from the Saxonair Charter anyway, which I presume is the registration we saw last year anyway, with the registration G-THDR, I think it was. Yeah, as you can see, that's one of the Saxonair helicopters. This is what it's operated by Saxonair helicopters, operated by the Leondaro AW109SP Grandnew, that is. Yeah, so this is the helicopter we saw last year, as I remember, back in spring and summer. As I remember seeing this helicopter back in spring and summer, and yeah, this would have been back in the summer that we last saw this helicopter G-THDR helicopter that we saw last year anyway. So yeah, but hopefully he may be going to Newquay Airport. I don't know, or not unless he might be staying at Falmouth Cricket Club and then probably heading back to London Bassington Heliport back to its base anyway, which hopefully it might, but I'm not too sure. So yeah. Okay, so yep, thanks for watching, bye bye. Well, there we go, look, as you can see, the Saxonair helicopter has just now departed over Falmouth Cricket Club. As you can see, it's just now departed just over to Falmouth Cricket Club, as you can tell. From there anyway, it's just now departed just over Falmouth Cricket Club, which has only been there for about 20 minutes anyway. He's only just been for a visit just about 20 minutes ago anyway. So yeah, as you can see, it's just only been for a visit just over Falmouth Cricket Club for about 20 minutes. And as you can see, the registration is G-THDR, that is. As you can see, with the call sign is SXN21, that is. So as you can see, he's just now departed just over to Falmouth Cricket Club. As you can see, just from like here, where he was, he literally just now departed just at Falmouth Cricket Club at 12:14 PM anyway, just about 12:40 PM anyway. And as you can see, just from here, he's literally just flown kind of at a low pass anyway, but about 1,400 feet anyway, which technically it was literally flying just almost at a low pass anyway. But you know, as you can see, he's now at 2,075 feet now anyway, which hopefully he should be going to possibly Newquay Airport anyway, and then probably might be coming back into Falmouth Cricket Club after that anyway, and then hopefully soon enough he will go back to his base at London Bassett Heliport after that, hopefully. So technically he might be in and out from Newquay Airport and then coming back into Falmouth Cricket Club after that, or it might be wherever he might be going back to. He's probably heading back, probably will be going back to his base at London Bassett Heliport after that, I suppose, anyway. But as you can see, it looks like he's going into Newquay Airport now anyway, but he might be coming back into Falmouth later on, hopefully in the afternoon, but I don't know. But you know, obviously, because in terms of like this during winter, we don't normally see helicopters come here often during winter, because obviously there's usually where there's certain times that there's some, well, where there's some helicopters, they do actually come to land at Falmouth Cricket Club, or even like Budok for etc. Like obviously they come to land in Falmouth sometimes for a visit over spring and summer anyway, sometimes in autumn as well anyway. But you know, especially because they obviously do it for spring, summer and autumn, that's when often helicopters do come anyway. But obviously now, because of like this year, the Agustawestland AW109SP, the Saxonair helicopters, which obviously decided to come for a visit in Falmouth during winter, which to be fair looks a bit odd anyway, which normally at this time we don't normally see helicopters that come to land in Falmouth most of the time in winter anyway, which is a bit odd. So yeah, okay, so yep, thanks for watching, bye. Well, there we are. Look, as you can see, the Agustawestland AW109SP Saxonair Grandnew helicopter is just now taken off at Falmouth Creek Club for the second time anyway. As whereas from the first one that we just seen, he just came back from where he's been visiting to just over at Newquay Airport. We just been to Newquay Airport this afternoon anyway. So yeah, technically he's just been to Newquay Airport this afternoon anyway. As you can see, this is where he's just departed over from. Just literally just departed over at Newquay Airport just around 2:17 p.m. anyway. So just after 2:15 anyway. So literally that just took off from where he's been visiting to just over at Cornwall Airport Newquay just after 2:15 anyway. So just after 2:15 p.m. anyway, which that was the time it took off anyway. So yeah, which basically he's just been in for around nearly 10 minutes anyway. Well, basically just around nearly 10 minutes anyway. So came from Newquay Airport and then back into Falmouth Cape Club for about nearly 10 minutes anyway. So about 8 minutes ago that came here anyway. So that came in about probably at least between 7 or 8 minutes anyway. But as you can see where he was to start with, he was dropping down about 17,000 feet anyway, where we saw it anyway, and then he just dropped down as he was creasing down the feet into Falmouth Creek Club anyway. So technically he was just dropping down the feet at Falmouth Creek Club to about where as you can see he dropped down pretty much the same height. It was pretty much at 6,000, just about 600 feet anyway. But then when we saw it, as I just heard the takeoff, as I just heard the takeoff from the helicopter, which as you can see that took off around at least as you can see that just departed at Falmouth Creek Club at 2:38 p.m. anyway. So whereas from here he's only literally been at Falmouth Creek Club for about 10 minutes anyway. So literally technically he's just been at Falmouth Creek Club for about 10 minutes anyway, just for the drop, just for the pick up the passengers anyway. Obviously because of some reason they had to pick up the passengers at Falmouth Creek Club anyway. So they had to pick up the passengers at Falmouth Creek Club anyway, as they've been for the visit just over Falmouth Creek Club today apparently. And then just where you can see from here, he flew up to about 1,400 feet from there anyway. So technically it came quite close. It came very close to where he was, like this pretty much by the beginning of lunchtime anyway. So yeah, this is where he actually did take off from Falmouth Creek Club and then visited into Newquay Airport anyway. So yeah, as you can see it's the same registration, G-THDR that is. As you can see with the course on his SXN21 that is. But look, as you can see it looks as if he's probably now heading back over to London Bassiter heliport anyway, which that's where it came from this morning anyway. But looks like it's now heading back to his base at London Bassiter heliport anyway, which that's where it came from this morning anyway, from his base at London Bassiter heliport this morning anyway. So yeah, looks as if it's just now heading back to his base at London Bassiter right now anyway, as it's travelling all the way back there anyway. So yeah, it looks as if it's just travelling back to his base at London Bassiter heliport, which that's where the Saxonair helicopters are based at anyway, with the AW109s and the AW139s apparently. So yeah, this is where the Saxonair helicopters are based at anyway, based at London Bassiter heliport. So yeah, which this where it came from this morning anyway. So yeah, it's like it's just now travelling all the way back there now I think anyway, back to London. So yeah, okay, so yep, thanks for watching, bye bye.